Now to a historic deal in Austin in what is the largest property tax cut in Texas history. We're going to show you what is in this $18 billion deal and how it impacts you. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick will tell us what it took to break the stalemate and reach a deal. And we're going to look at what's not in this plan, including no bonus for teachers. Izzy?
All right, Chris, and our senior political reporter Jason Whiteley has been talking to lawmakers in Austin all year about this. This could be significant savings for Texans.
Significant savings for all of us. You know, it's taken a year just to get this far. When it came down to it, Cynthia, it really only took about a half hour in a face-to-face meeting between Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and House Speaker Dade Phelan to reach the agreement. Here's what it includes. The homestead exemption increases from $40,000 a year to $100,000 a year. So if you live in a $300,000 house, say, you'd only be taxed on $200,000 of it. That's mainly what the Senate wanted. Plus, the House got what it wants as well. State reps wanted to spend $12 billion to so-called compress local school taxes. That essentially means they're giving school districts $12 billion and saying, hey, don't charge homeowners and businesses so much. So what's the bottom line for homeowners in all of this? On average, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says Texans are going to save about $1,400 on property taxes each year. Remember, state leaders have been haggling over this since they gavelled into session in January. So how did the deal finally get done today, Monday, July 10th? We asked Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick shortly after the agreement was announced today.
I said on the podium that I've invited the speakers to sit down and meet face to face because I thought we could get it done in about 30 minutes if we did. And so he accepted the invitation. We met last week. And he came in and we did have about a 30-minute meeting, and we pretty much agreed in principle on the big things in this bill.
30 minutes is all it took. So here's what happens next. Lawmakers return to the Capitol on Wednesday of this week to formally approve it. The governor has promised to sign it, and then it goes to voters for approval in November. The good thing is this property tax deal is retroactive. So once voters approve it in November, you will see savings this year. Now, the final deal did include some other elements that are new to this, having to do with rental property and vacation homes as well. We put our entire uncut conversation with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick on a special episode of Y'all-itics. It's a shorter discussion, and it is available to download right now. But the good news, Chris and Cynthia, at the end of the day, Texans are going to see relief. You and I are all going to see this on our tax bills by November if you vote on it.